Glenn, Mitchell,
Nick,
and more.
Yeah, I played 64 recently with my family, and you know, I forgot how, I guess, aged it feels.
Right. It's definitely a relic of the N64 era. But I just that's one of the reasons why I love it so much. It's very nostalgic for me.
Oh, I almost had the boost, and then I screwed it up. I think I pressed it like twice.
But right, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mitchell and I, we played through that on the channel, and we were both baffled. We're not fans of that game.
I mean, I played it a long time ago with some friends. We played through the whole dang thing. Got the gold cart, everything. I feel pretty confident that we were decent at it by the end. But yeah, no, it plays so differently from the rest of the series that it's pretty easy to be off-put.
Yeah. Like, I love the concept of two players being on one cart, but then it's just like only one person's really doing anything. Yeah. And the other player is like wiggling the control stick back and forth, and it's like, is this fun? You know, like...
Have you ever managed to get like a 16-player LAN game going?
I have not, no. Have you?
You can, well, not yet, but I've got the equipment for it.
Oh, wow, okay.
And not like 4 GameCubes, but I do have 1 GameCube and a Wii U and a PC, and it turns out you can actually do the LAN multiplayer stuff across different consoles.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it requires some modding, but the fact that you can do cross-platform play on Mario Kart Double Dash, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty amazing. I'll hand it to that. Yes. Personally, if I had to choose a LAN game to play on the GameCube, it would be Kirby Air Ride. I love Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Kirby Air Ride?
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that like it only goes up to 4 players though.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was looking into like hosting LAN games for house, that was obviously one of the first things I looked into, but online, everyone's like, no, you can only do 4 maximum. And it seems like that game would work with 8 players.
Right, exactly. Huh. Okay, well, I bet everybody having their own screen would still be cool.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I do want to talk really quick about this course. This is one of my favorite courses in the game. I love how you can just go super fast through all of the different segments. It looks super nice.
Yeah, no, this game looks really good.
It does. It has held up very well. Oh,
that dead. I am on occasion struggling to tell where I am going. The road gets thin here and there.
Yes.
And, it's hard.
This game loves to mix things up each lap too, and I'm sure that's not helping.
Well, you know, this game's like field of view also seems like really pulled back. I don't know what it is, but it's like I'm looking ahead at the track and trying to figure out where I'm going next, and half the time I'm like, I think the road just ends. That's fine though.
Right? Yeah. You're in second.
Ah!
Well,
that's a bummer.
Maybe not for long. We'll see.
Oh wait, I am still in second.
Oh.
Somehow. I'm gonna put this mitt in your face. Block your view.
Okay, how are you doing here? Okay, you're in third.
Not terrible. I'll take it, man. Whatever I can get.
Okay, so I just said that the previous level was awesome. This is probably actually my favorite level in the game right here.
What? I guess we'll see it in a second.
Yes, this is from Skies of Arcadia.
I've heard people tell me that's pretty cool.
I've actually never played Skies of Arcadia, but this is...
I screwed it up 3 times. Very good.
All right. So, you're a huge fan of like fighting games, right?
You could say that. I do like fighting games. I actually yesterday got back into Skullgirls, the Black Dahlia update.
Nice.
It's a miracle that game is still getting updated.
Yeah, they've been updating that for how many years now? Like 10 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it launched in 2012.
That's amazing.
Good, very good fighting game. Arguably one of my favorites. Next to Killer Instinct, I'd say.
Awesome.
I love Killer Instinct.
You know, I cannot get into fighting games. I can do Super Smash Brothers, and then that's it. That's as far as I can go.
Smash Bros. Isn't a fighting game. Oh. I'm sorry, that was an inflammatory comment.
No, I agree. It's more of a party game.
What? That looked like the road. Can I not drive there? I'm sorry. I saw other people in boats, and I drove off the track, and the game just reset me.
The game was like, no, sir, you gotta go back.
You're in a car. Cars do not float.
Are you insane?
What's wrong with you, you lunatic? And with that, last place. No, I'm in 9th. That's.
So this is where the track gets good. We get to start flying around. But yeah, fighting games, I try, and it's like I cannot remember the buttons. I can't do the inputs, like, you know, rotating the control stick clockwise or whatever, you know, you gotta do. Like, I just can't do that. Like, it's...
You'd probably really not enjoy King of Fighters, then. That game's got some janky input. I mean, I personally, I don't like, you know, every fighting game, but yeah, King of Fighters is a little difficult for getting. I think the ones that I enjoyed the most are the Marvel vs. Capcom style, like variable number of fighter style things. That said, I mean, Killer Instinct obviously isn't that style of game. I think I just like that because it's so different. The combo breaker system is just so cool, and the sound design is cool, and God, everything about the game is just cool. It just exudes like a kind of like 90s era cool. I love it.
Awesome. Is that available on modern platforms, or where's that at?
Killer Instinct? The reboot?
Oh, okay, the reboot. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's on.
I mean, you can
Xbox.
You can get the old ones on Xbox too.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I am right at the end here. So if you press A whenever you have your special, you can do like.
Oh, I can
stuff.
do more things.
You can do things. Yes. This is a video game. I love the flip into the finish line. You wanted everybody to make sure you reached the end there.
Yes. I was just going to crash into the finish line. I always try to do that in the other games.
Okay, it looks like you got second on this cup.
Woohoo! I have improved. Marginally. Oh yeah, I am hitting like every drift slightly too early.
Hmm.
And I don't know, I just keep like bumping into walls.
Choose your difficult beat.
I guess I just need to like delay myself a little bit. Hold on. My wife is texting. Oh yeah. All right. We've gotten some recommendations to check out The Rising of the Shield Hero by a couple of different friends, and you know, after playing it, good grief. After watching it, gotten through like 4 episodes so far. I kind of hate it. It sucks. It is not my thing, man. Yeah, and I'm not looking forward to letting everyone who's told me it's super good down.
Yeah, that's always a shame. Whenever it's like you recommend something to somebody and it's like you try it and it's
You're gonna
like
love it.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, that wasn't really my thing.
Yeah, actually, I hated it from start to finish. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
To be fair, I guess I don't really get into. Oh God. Everything. I don't really get into anime all that often. But there have been a couple things that I've really enjoyed.
Right.
Like I really enjoyed Demon Slayer. That was fun. I don't know if you watch anime at all, or.
Every once in a while I'll watch something like, and it's typically not the thing that's like currently on. Recently I watched Paranoia Agent, which is like from 2003 or something.
Yeah.
And I loved that. That was amazing. That was an awesome show.
I've heard that's good. We just recently watched Cowboy Bebop, and I really liked that.
Yeah, that's a great show. I'm trying to think of others. Like I said, I don't watch a ton of anime.
Like Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia.
Not really. No, I guess a lot of my time just goes towards video games.
That's fair.
I'm playing too many video games. You gotta pull the controller away from my hand and say, "Hey, watch this."
Yeah, I've got a. At this point, I don't even know if I can call it a backlog or just games that fit in my library that may or may not be played one day.
Right.
You know, I don't totally mind, but I don't know. There's just way too much stuff coming out nowadays that I think looks super cool, but couldn't possibly dedicate the time to it.
Right. It's like I was telling, who was it, like Mitchell or somebody, I was like man, there's so much stuff coming out just like in this next week. Like I don't know how I'm gonna be able to like I'm getting all this stuff, but I like, how many of these am I actually going to play?
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
And then it's like, oh, and then the Steam summer sale's coming up, and it's like, oh man, my wallet's going to be hurting, and none of the stuff is probably going to get fully played.
Yeah, right now we just finished Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I'm playing through a game that's basically on the complete opposite spectrum. Disco Elysium.
Oh yeah, I loved Disco Elysium. I played that last year.
That game is just, I really like it.
Yes, and that's funny. I gifted the game to both Mitchell and May. I was like, you guys, both of you have to play this. You need to play this game, and I don't think either one of them has touched it. So it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty heavy.
It is. There's a lot of text. It's something that you very much need to be focused on.
Yeah.
So I get it, but yeah, I loved Disco Elysium. I once again, I feel like I'm just plugging all my videos at this point. I did a video of my favorite games of last year, and that was high on my list.
It is just fun. And you know, despite how text heavy and frankly depressing and real it gets, it's also quite funny. Like it's just so well written.
Yeah, I love it.
Just down to earth, I think is probably the best way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the fact that there are some like really weird fantasy elements to it. Oh my god, what is happening?
The water physics like to be wonky in this game.
He does not know how to drive boat. Gun.
Note about
Man, you know,
this.
I was doing so well.
Yeah, the Disco Elysium talk just kind of took your focus out of it, I think.
Oh man.
But yeah, the this level right here, this Nights into Dreams level, on the Wii U version,
a lot.
Yeah, on the Wii U version, I was like number 30 on the leaderboards for like a little
Holy
bit.
crap.
I don't know how. I don't know what happened. Maybe nobody was playing the Wii U version or something. Surprise.
Yeah, nobody playing. Do you remember, like, Sonic Riders got a sequel?
Yes. Yep.
I had that for a little while, and nobody played that.
Mm-hmm.
For a little while, I was number 3 on one of the last tracks in the game. Like, globally.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah, I think I may have been on the leaderboards of that game, too. I was number 4. No, I
Right behind me.
I was number 2.
Fine, then.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was fun. I don't know if going back to it, if it would hold up at all, but I remember liking it.
This one's pretty fun, though. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably, at this rate, I'd put this above the Sonic Riders stuff. Because this actually feels like, you know, there might be a skill ceiling that can reasonably be achieved.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Sonic Riders felt just kind of like you were flying by the seat of your pants, like, the whole time.
Mm-hmm. I totally get that, Yep.
It's been a while, though. All cool, I did a thing. Hit a wall.
I love this Ages character. It's just the Hornet from Daytona USA, which is another amazing racing game. I love Daytona USA. And whenever you go in the water, you transform into a Dreamcast controller. I mean, that totally makes sense, right?
I have not even noticed.
You haven't noticed?
Super weird.
You're gonna notice in just a moment whenever I jump into the water here. Any moment now, once I get there. Just
one day.
Just hold on. Let me get over there. Yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cute. Also, it looks like a boat, so it works.
So here's something interesting about the Team Fortress characters. So I don't think any of them use the actual voice actors.
Yeah, it didn't sound like it.
Like, I think they're all sound-alikes. I mean,
I sounded pretty good.
I'm not sure why they wouldn't have just pulled dialogue from the game.
There are a lot of weird things that can go into voice actor contract.
I suppose that's true. Yes.
I know some companies aren't super friendly with like voice actors who are involved in unions and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
I think that happened with like a Fire Emblem game at some point.
Yeah, it might be some situation like that. Triple flip.
These water sections stress me out because I can't drive. I was in first place.
It's all right. I'll carry the torch for you.
That's all that matters. I was so close.
You did it! First place!
But I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Nice. Good to hear.
Yeah, you know, speaking of leaderboard stuff, I for a little while, this was probably a couple of years ago, I was in the top 100 for the Skullgirls like wins leaderboard. There really isn't much to it. It's basically just a tally of the number of times you've won in ranked online matches.
Well, that's still impressive nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering the way Skullgirls does ranked online stuff, you're basically just thrown to the wolves. Whoa.
Oh my goodness, we're doing bumper cars over here. Everything's hitting me.
This is like really narrow roadway.
But yeah, that's cool. I don't like. You know, here's the thing. I play a lot of games, but honestly, I can't really say I'm good at any of them. Like I can beat a game, you know, but like if somebody like competitively was playing against me, it's not like I could always win. You know what I mean? Like
Sure. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, whatever. I think competitive games a lot of the time ruin the fun that can be had.
Mm-hmm.
I tend not to play competitively, and really the only reason I got so good at Skullgirls is because originally that was the only online mode it had, was just basically roll a die and match up with some other random stranger playing Skullgirls. That was it. Which is great if you do want to get good, because you'll fight everyone under the sun. But at this point, you know, if you're gonna play and get good, you should probably find like a Discord group or something to practice with.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You're going to be running into like, you know, people who actively participate in tournaments.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the game has been out for 10 years. It's been regularly receiving updates. I'm sure those same people have been playing that, you know, that entire decade.
Yeah. I've got a friend that basically been sparring partners since the game came out, and man,
That's nice.
I think it helps, you know, friends who've got like buddies to play Smash with, you know, they tend to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they've got someone in person to practice with regularly.
Yeah, I'm sure that helps. Ooh, long shot. I don't like those steamrollers. They always put the steamroller right where I need to go.
It's also a little hard to see them.
Yes. It's
or the edge of the road. Good grief. Yeah, it's probably not as big of a deal when you're in like single player. You've got the whole screen. But I mean, this doesn't look bad, and it's really not hard to see what's going on.
Okie dokie, I'm gonna drift through this tube here.
No! I'm upside down. That's not how you fly a plane.
The twister.
Ah, that's what that is. That's cool. Oh yeah, you really can't see that. It's like the same color as the road.
It's super.
Why would you do that?
I don't know what they were thinking with that one.
Nice.
Results.
Okay, well, looks like you got some catch up to do on this final race of this cup.
That. Yeah, sure. Bummer. Oh, this is just like straight up that level from Sonic Generations? Is that it?
Yeah, Sonic. It reappeared in Sonic Generations, but this is Sonic 3's Sanctuary Zone.
Oh no, I knew that. I just meant that this looks like it was taken
the assets
straight out of the game.
Yeah, the assets were ripped straight from that game. Yes. Yeah, it does.
You know what? No problem with that.
Yeah, it looks nice.
FromSoft does that all the time. Can't get enough of their stuff. Why fix if it isn't broken?
So I do have to ask, how is Parsec holding up?
It feels good. I mean, there's like no latency as far as I can tell, or at least low latency.
Awesome. I've played with a lot of people over Parsec, and everybody's like, "This is good. This works well."
Yeah, it feels good. Any latency I might be having, I think is probably masked by the weightiness of the game. So,
got it.
Not an issue. That's kind of cool. Like overdrive, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Okay, we're starting to see.
Oh God.
We're starting to see Sanctuary Zone start falling here. Oh, this turn, the turn you're coming into right now. I always struggle with this turn so much. It's like weirdly shaped. I can't explain it. It's very difficult to drift on.
Yeah, it's like you probably need to be going a little faster to properly drift around it without touching any corners.
Okay, we're on lap 2. I don't know which lap. I couldn't tell which lap we're on. We're on lap 2 right now. I'm doing all right. You're in 4th. It's good to see.
Is there, like, can you slow down? You know what, that's a dumb question. I was about to ask how to slow down when drifting. I guess I could just take my finger off the accelerator.
Yes, that works.
Oh no. No slow down, only go fast.
Yeah, you only go faster and faster and faster.
I've made it my goal to hit literally every hazard this level has. I love those goofy little egg robots.
boost up to the finish line. So close. Almost there.
Did this game have like a similar sort of reserve system to CPR? Because that's what it's feeling like. Or like if you just like maintain one boost, it never goes away.
Oh, you mean like the, what is it, the blue fire or whatever in CTR? I'm not sure. I don't know if this game has anything like that.